We good?
Hold up, I know they
Welcome.
got visiting.
Yo, Dion in the building. This is crazy.
Yo, beat the blow up.
Hey, out of bounds, I'd like to welcome our mentor, Big Bro, Dion to the show.
Hey, let me tell you about the star of Out of Bounds, trash talker extraordinaire. First man, what's up, brother? Speechless, I tell you. Fresh off the plane from Vermont, he walked in my open runs like he'd never seen that before.
Well, that's because I had never seen so many people get dunked in one gym before.
Yo, he got on the court, I knew. He looked at home out there. And he did on tape, too. That's why I sent him an invite. But you never know someone's a big fish in a small pond until you get in the big one. MP took to the deep end like he was born out there. That's why he's front runner for the Defensive Player of the Year. And let me tell y'all something else you might not know. After we first met, he got suspended. Showed up late to practice for a big game. Remember that?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
And most players that age, they flip out. Argue with you, had his parents argue with you. If he accepted, took his medicine, and showed out the next game. That's what great defense is all about. Having the ability to forget that you just got scored and focus on the next challenge.
Hey, you heard all that here first.
Respect Dion.
Hey, MP, out.
This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
And everyone remembers when MP declared that he wanted to win Defensive Player of the Year. We've been keeping an eye on his progress.
MP has been stifling scores through this point of the season. He'd love to continue to create problems here tonight. He wants to be an anchor of this team and help steer another win as he's done so well this year. I got to give MP the props for putting action where his words are.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Smith, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. That one falls.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Thompson. Three-pointer, Van Vliet drills it from deep.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
Smith with it, defended by Thompson. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Smith finds Davis. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Davis makes things simple for his teammates. Just lob it up, and he will take care of the rest.
The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Thompson against Smith. Thompson, no good.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Outside Irving. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, Kyrie is a great shooter, just under 40% from deep for his career.
Thompson passes to Smith. And here's Şengün, covered by Lively. Outside Durant. Van Vliet with a screen on DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by Durant. Van Vliet's got 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Good on the bucket.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Thompson outside. And Houston, another 3.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet could be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. BA, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And the Rockets with possession here. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Durant surveying the D. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer off the mark.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Smith outside. Takes it inside, and the shot goes down. He has 6.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Rockets trail by 6. Here's Durant, and they pick up 2.
Just the endless length of Durant, helping him right there inside.
The Mavericks have gone a perfect 7 for 7. Smith against Thompson. Smith outside. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
They've come out hot. I mean, really hot. Perfect from the field thus far.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Durant. Şengün, the screen. Back to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. Smith with the rebound. Dallas leading by 6. Pass to Davis. Soft touch off the glass. Davis has got 8 points.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Here's Van Vliet. He has 6. Here's the 3. Lively grabs the miss. Van Vliet's gone 2 of 5 tonight. And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Dereck Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, B.A. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then, on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
Here's Durant, following the score by Dallas. And the shot's good. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
Slick dribble move by KD, allowing him to convert.
Smith against Thompson. Back to Smith. Beyond the arc. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. He's got 13.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. 11-point game. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Well, that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all. He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Now here's Smith, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Dereck Lively.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Flag comes in for DeRozan. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. He's checked in for Houston. Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Irving. On defense, the Mavericks. 13-point lead. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard. And he throws it down with one hand.
You can always see the awareness that Şengün has with the ball. He knows exactly where his teammates are going to go.
Smith against Smith. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Here's Shepherd. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Smith no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
The shot from 20 feet out. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
8 for 8. He's on an absolute tear.
Rockets trail by 15. Outside Durant. Over Christie. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Durant's got 6.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Russell finds Smith. Oh, wow! And a strong finish with 2 hands.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
The Rockets have gone 7 of 16 so far. Durant with it. He's picked up by Christie. Pass to Smith. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Dallas. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yeah, and that made it difficult to stay connected to their shooters.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Durant for 3. Knocks down the triple. He's got 9.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And the dunk by Gafford.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Rockets trail by 16. Smith outside. Another 3 from Houston.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Here's Smith. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Well, the Rockets shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Şengün, a screen on Christie. Lets it go from 11. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Up top, Smith. Covered by Smith. Yep, count it. Smith's got 23.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now here's Durant. Last game, he had 28 points. Pass to Shepherd. Wing shot on the way. Şengün. 3 on the clock. For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Dallas. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
He wasn't satisfied just laying it up. He had to put something extra on it.
I can't believe what we just saw right there.
Well, that will go in the highlight package for tonight. I'm certain of it. Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Basket's good. He's got 27.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Durant. They can't stop the run with that one. And a deep 3 from Russell. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Dallas sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. At the 4 and the 5, it's Flaggin Davis. Smith out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's DeRozan in a small forward. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He dropped just 48 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
He takes it in. Look out! Oh, my goodness!
Little bit of flair on that one.
Ooh, that's about as fun a highlight as we're ever going to see.
Houston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Chalk up 2 there.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Thompson with a screen. Pass to Smith. The 3-ball. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Now here's Smith. Give him 31 now. And finished off by Davis.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Smith. Can they get it? Davis with a rebound.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Now Thompson, timeout called. Houston. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV.
I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Van Vliet's checked in for Shepherd. And it's Smith penetrating. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got 33.
They're really working the paint now.
Houston has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Eason can't get it to go.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
2 points. That one goes.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Irving gets it to go.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Now here's Van Vliet. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And he really contributed on defense. Brought the intimidation with 2 big blocks.
Thompson, no good. And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on a 19-3 run. And out of bounds, Houston will have it. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. The Mavericks, number 1.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Davis. Now here's Van Vliet. He has 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Just an active scorer. Defenses know when Van Vliet is looking to capitalize, forcing them to compromise sometimes.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is, and even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Good work there as it goes.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Thompson against Smith. Now here's Thompson, tightly guarded. 5 on the clock. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Back to Irving from the arc. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Houston has possession. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. And another miss by Houston.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Smith outside. Pass to Flag. Smith outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. On the wing, Hachimura. Pass to Şengün. They need this. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Smith. Irving's got 16 points now.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Houston working the ball around. Here's Thompson. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
DeRozan outside. Takes the 3, and Dallas hits again from deep.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Now here's Van Vliet. Give him 8. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Irving. And he converts the layup. Irving's got 13 points in this quarter.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Thompson outside. Hachimura outside. Off target with the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
And attacking with reckless abandon, somehow Thompson able to get through.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Eason. Dallas also making some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Hardy in for Irving. Now here's Smith. 33 points for him. And he drives in.
Oh, look out!
Wow.
With authority.
Players wish they had that kind of lift off the floor.
Supremely athletic move. That's a highlight.
Now, it is something special to be born with that kind of verticality.
Here's Hachimura. 9 points in his last outing. The three from Thompson. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Thompson against Smith. Pass to Hardy. Back to Smith. Here's Hardy. Over Van Vliet. And again, it's Dallas.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
And Houston has possession. Van Vliet with it. Give him 8. Durant for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith. Count that bucket. Smith's got 37.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Thompson against Smith. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 10 points.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Smith outside. Minute 32 left in the second. From deep. Nails it from 3. Smith's got 40 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Now here's Smith. He's got 40 now. Pass to Gafford. Back to Smith. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Smith's got 42 in the game.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's Durant. 11 points in the game. Smith outside. Pass to Flag. Durant against Smith. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run live.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
Looking at Dallas, coming down the final stretch of the season, about a month left, I think they're in a pretty good spot.
Matter of fact, they're in the #1 spot.
Well, #1 is a good spot, isn't it, Ernie?
Last I checked, it doesn't get better than that. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Rockets.
Where is the rebounding? They're getting pushed around and eaten alive. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's something they need to fix if they want to get back in this game. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Well, the Rockets shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Here's Durant. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them. But adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Guys, back to you.
They love his disposition. All right, Allie, thank you. And that one's good. Durant's got 15 points.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Pass to Irving. Shot is up. And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Here's Durant. Banked it in off the glass. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Pass to Smith. Davis a screen to the inside. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, Davis making the game look so easy. He's having fun out there right now and putting up a big scoring number.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And here's Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Durant for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist of the night. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 4 in this 3rd quarter. Perfect so far. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. Here's Lively, and a slam dunk by Lively.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Now Durant, give him 20. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. Fires from deep, and it's Kevin Durant with the 3. Durant's got 23.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Van Vliet on the wing. Here's Durant. Give him 23. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Durant's got 14 points here in the second half.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Smith finds Davis. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Outside Durant. And the layup falls. 27 points for him.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
Smith inside, working on Thompson. A nice shot by Smith.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
The Rockets have gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this 3rd quarter. Durant, the pass to Thompson. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide-open look, but he can't take advantage.
Lively with a screen on Thompson. Smith. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Oh, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
Up top, Durant. Checked by Davis. And Durant with the big finish.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Now here's Smith. Non-stop scoring machine right here. And that one's good. Davis.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Durant against DeRozan. Durant, pass to Smith. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Irving for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The deep 3 from Durant. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Davis, that's good. The Rockets have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Outside Durant. Over DeRozan. And another miss by Houston.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Lively passes to DeRozan. Smith with it. Davis with a screen on Thompson to the middle. And Davis slams it home.
I love when they run that action with Davis. It's really hard to stop him in pick and roll.
Houston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside Durant. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. The dry spell continues. Pass to Smith. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
And the Rockets shooting only 39% so far in the game. Smith against Thompson. It's Şengün, high post. Pass to Durant. Puts up a 3. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got rebound number 11. Inside. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. The Rockets' shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Durant against DeRozan. From the line, and he nails the jumper. Durant's got 31.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
Now here's Smith. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Davis. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Davis has got 36 points.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Şengün throw it down.
We all know about Durant's ability as a scorer, but he is so unselfish, and he always makes the right play in pick and rolls.
Now here's Smith. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Davis from long range. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Houston has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Smith's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Back to Davis.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Buries it down low. Davis has got 38 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Houston shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's Durant. Drives to the hoop. Mavericks with a rebound. Smith outside. Lively with a screen on Thompson. Here's Smith. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Smith's got 6 here in the quarter.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Durant against DeRozan. And another miss by Houston. Dallas is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Back to Smith. To the paint. Here's Davis. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
And so it's Houston with it. It's stolen by Lively. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Good. Davis has got 42 in the game.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
To halt the run. And the layup by Durant. 33 points for Durant.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Oh, got that one up quick.
That rare catch and shoot from AD, but he looked comfortable there.
26 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Durant. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Hachimura's checked in for Houston. Eason comes in for Smith. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Flagg comes in for DeRozan. And it's Hardy in for Irving. Back to Davis. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Davis has got 47 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And the way they've been playing, I just don't think they could possibly lose control of this one. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Max Christie is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Hardy in at the 1 spot. And the basket by Van Vliet.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Olynyk with a screen on Smith. The shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Graham.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Down low. Out left to the wing. Gafford with the bucket.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Smith finds Şengün. Uses the glass on the layup.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Hardy, the pass to Johnson. Launches a 3. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Rockets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Yeah, one thing about Van Vliet, he makes the right decision most of the time.
Outside Olynyk. Johnson against Smith. Hardy's shot is good.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Pass to Şengün. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, it sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Hardy from downtown. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Van Vliet, the pass to Hachimura. 6 to shoot. Over Olynyk. Smith outside. The 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Christie. Fires for 3. Counted from distance.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Now Şengün. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Pass to Hardy from behind the arc. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Now here's Van Vliet. Tight defense on him. Crafty move. Hardy grabs the board.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The kick out to Johnson. And again, it's Dallas.
I just love the ball movement.
The Rockets shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Smith outside. Will it go? Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Christie. Gafford passes to Hardy. Gafford to the post, defended by Şengün. And the dunk by Gafford.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And another miss by Houston.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Johnson a screen on Van Vliet. For 3, Hardy. It's hauled in by Houston.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Smith. Christie with a rebound.
And with each miss, you can see the frustration mounting for him.
Johnson against Smith. Johnson inside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And Gafford comes to help for 3, Smith. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Johnson passes to Gafford. Back to Johnson. The kick to Olynyk. Just 2 to shoot. Gafford. Eason pulls it in. Well, Houston's shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Here's Hachimura. He gets it in there.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Olynyk with a screen on Van Vliet. For 3, Hardy. Not going to go that time. And the Rockets shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. And there's Van Vliet on the assist from Eason. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
For 3, Hardy. Olynyk finds Gafford. Now here's Johnson. Over Smith. Johnson with a bucket.
And if you get a look like that, you better take advantage of it.
Pass to Şengün. Now Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Gafford with a screen on Van Vliet. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Gafford.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Pass to Şengün. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Here's Hardy. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Eason. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots from the block, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Mavericks shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Smith against Johnson. Johnson a screen on Eason for 3. Hardy. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And all year, they've just found a way to win. 70 games in total. Consistency can be so elusive in this league, but they've got the talent, and their coach has pushed all the right buttons. It's been time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Left side, Durant. Count it.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaFleur.
What I tell you? What I say? Sky's the limit.
Hey, you were right. I appreciate that, big bro.
Hey, come on, man.
Siempre.
I'm so proud of this brother right here. I honestly couldn't be more proud. Both of us, actually.
What you mean, bro?
You know how many D1 teams turned him down? How many club league teams said no?
Here we go again. It's going to his head.
There was one man who gave him a shot. Me, Deion Benjamin. You know, I must be the greatest scout alive.
Well, greatest scout alive. Guess what? Since you like to play so much, You just cost yourself dinner. That's right. Pay for your own omakase.
Yo, I've been making money since he was in diapers. We good.
Whatever. Hey, MP, out.
Yo, man.